Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make tofu exciting. This is one of my favorite tofu recipes. Tofu is such a great source of protein and other vitamins and minerals for us vegans, but it is pretty bland and boring if you don't cook it right. Honestly, if you get a really firm tofu and you cook it right, it tastes great because it's an amazing absorber of flavors. Today, I'm going to encrust it in peanuts and then I'm going to serve it with the most incredible noodle stir fry. This is going to taste so good and it really only takes 15 to 20 minutes to make, so let's get cooking. For the peanut coating, blitz up some shelled peanuts until they're a nice crumb-like consistency. So this is the consistency of the peanuts you want. So to help the peanuts bind and cling on to the tofu, I'm going to make the most amazing dressing. So I'm going to mix together some soy sauce, some peanut butter, some garlic flakes, lime juice and chili flakes. Then mix the dressing together until it's smooth. So for the tofu, you want to open your packet and squeeze out as much of the water as you can, pat it dry, then cut it up into nice blocks. So what you need to do now is dip your tofu cubes into the dressing and then into the shelled peanuts. It's really important to squeeze as much water out of the tofu. That will enable it to be as firm as possible, have a nice meaty bite to it once it's cooked. So people ask me what I eat after the gym. Ideally, I'd be eating something like this. This is great for me because I try and keep weight on or put weight on when I go to the gym, bulk up essentially. These peanuts are high in fats, good fats actually, that are going to help me maintain or put on size when I go to the gym. This is also an oil-free recipe. There's enough fat in those nuts and in the peanut butter, so you don't want to be adding any oil to this recipe. So these will go straight into the oven, but what I sometimes like to do is just colour them in a dry pan before they go into the oven. Once you've lightly coloured the tofu, get it back onto the baking tray and into your oven set at 180 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. And they're off, and in first place is peanuts, followed by the piece of peanut, and number 3 is peanut! Sorry, I don't know where that came from. So whilst my peanut tofu is in the oven, I'm going to prepare some vegetables to make my noodle stir fry, and you can use whatever vegetables you have left over in the fridge. That's the beauty of this quick recipe. Anything that's going bad or slightly been in the fridge for a little bit too long, chop it up fine and get it into your stir fry. Wok on. That was the worst on ever. On. Wok on. When your pan is nice and hot, you want to get your vegetables in. So the good thing about chopping everything a similar size is you know that it's going to all cook at similar times. I'm going to leave my pak choy out until last. But everything else can get in the pan at the same time. We're just going to quickly wok fry this, keeping it nice and crunchy. Cook some egg-free noodles in boiling water to the packet instructions. Because most of the amazing flavour is actually going to come from the coated tofu, all I'm going to add to these vegetables is some soy sauce and some sriracha. And a squeeze of lime juice. When the noodles are cooked, stir them through the vegetables. And what I like to do is just get some of the noodle cooking water in, just to help to glaze the pan. And there's some quick vegetable noodles ready to be served with my peanut crusted tofu. So I'm going to get that out of the oven now and carve it up. Oh, lovely. Serve the crusted tofu on a bed of vegetable noodles. I like serving it with a bit of sriracha hot sauce and a squeeze of lime. Alright guys, let's give this a taste. Really quick, simple meal that jazzes up tofu, and it's also a great one for after the gym for me personally. And if you've watched the incredible movie Game Changers on Netflix, all about vegan athletes and how a plant-based diet improves you when you're doing physical activity and in just day-to-day life, I've noticed amazing changes to my body when I first went vegan, and still to this day, 4 years later, when I'm in the gym, I feel like I've got so much energy. Even if I take weeks off, I come back and I can still lift decent weights, which I know is a bit boisterous, but for me, I kind of like that I'm able to keep some strength. And there's always been that saying that a vegetarian or a vegan isn't strong and can't lift weights, but there's amazing bodybuilders and huge athletes, superstars in fact, on a vegan diet now. And this is great fuel for anyone that is working out, exercising, or just day-to-day life and want a nice tasty meal. So let's give it a taste. Look at this. Wow, that is awesome. Jazzing up tofu like that is great. I probably got it all around my mouth, so apologies. But this is so good. This can be done for meal prep as well. Imagine having a few of these fillets with some quinoa or just veg on its own, or wild rice. This is a great source of vegan protein and just tastes amazing because of that coating and the way we cooked it. It's got a really good bite to it as well. Please comment below if you've watched the Game Changers movie. If you haven't, go and watch it. Recommend it to people if you have seen it. It's so good. Loads of people are coming over to me now in the gym saying, "Oh, you're that vegan guy, I've seen your videos on YouTube. I watched the Game Changers, then I found you on YouTube." So that's amazing. I hope they find recipes like this and my other high protein recipes as well on YouTube. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon with a new recipe video. Bye bye.